Do you know the influencer that you follow online, they're not influencing you. You actually influencing them. Let me explain this. This is very interesting that I found out myself because 2025, some influencers, some coaches that I follow related to the business that I'm doing, and somehow seems like these people online that just falling apart. It's very strange. And so let me just give you this concept of our conscious is creating our reality. And that being said, so the people that we are encounter in this reality is also created by our consciousness. And the reason these people come into our lives reality is because they might have a message for us. Sometimes they might want to show us certain lessons or certain things, and they will play this character, this role in our reality to help us. And this is all come from our higher mind, higher self, or higher consciousness, whichever you want to call it. It's all the same. That doesn't mean those people doesn't have free will, especially the one you really met in person. It's just the projection from your consciousness. It has a screen right in front of you. So whatever you experience through these people, you are actually influencing how they are, how they act, and what kind of teaching they're teaching, or if they're a coach, right? So 2025 last year, first person I want to share is Tai Lopez. If any of you guys know who's Tai Lopez, he was accused by running a scheme, and I actually follow him for my business purpose, my business adventure, and he also teaching courses on social media marketing to how to start launch a social media marketing agency. And so that's how I came across this person. So somehow he ran into this scheme. Okay. And then another one I want to mention, I don't want to mention his name because I actually met this person in person and I was working with him in the real estate business. Somehow he has a lot of troubles, and he started having some issues with the business, with the real estate business, and seems like right now he's also having issue with his own family. I don't know, okay? But I start realizing all these things happen to these people. And the another one that actually I never met, I follow online, and he is talking a lot about Neville Carter. And actually he's the one that I start know about Neville Carter in November 2025. He all of a sudden his video stops. And I was wondering what's going on. And I started reading some comments. It seems like he got arrested. Oh my God. And he got arrested for DUI or having possession of having drugs. And synchronicity or coincidentally, this person's name is David. And David, and the reason why I mentioned this person's name is because my personal story 2 years ago, I came across this person, which later I found he's a reptilian in a human form, and his name was David. Okay, anyway, that's another story that I want to share with you. But so I started realizing what's going on with these quote unquote influencers that I'm following or I've been doing business with. How come they start falling apart? Very strange. And I came to notice, okay, it's actually I'm the one reflecting these roles, this character in my reality. Okay, first of all, that David I was just mentioned. Second of all, the real estate partner slash influencer that I was working with and then later I left, it's because this past 2 years I have this mindset of fraud. People try to scam me, and I actually did. If you follow my channel, I got scammed 2024 and I lost 10K, right? So all these are, I manifest these into my life, into my reality, and these people are reflecting through that still in 2025. And the reason that they are starting to come out, like I mentioned, Tai Lopez is one of them, it's because I'm collapsing that old reality. Because interestingly, once I move, okay, physically move in November 11, 2025, everything just came to my realization about this. That means I really shift my reality. That's why my consciousness start realizing this pattern. And pattern recognition, actually I learned this from Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is another influencer figure that I follow. And this is from 2020 when we were shut down. I started reading books. I started realize there's so much more our reality, and this is just a system, the matrix system that the elites wants to put in us, right? Okay, sorry about that. I have to move my camera because the sun is reflecting onto the camera and you guys can't see me. So if you are watching me on YouTube on this episode, you know I'm actually in my car, and the reason I'm in my car is I'm charging my car, and I use the charging time to learn a lot of stuff, and I'm start doing videos in the car too. It's such a something new, and yes, I'm driving an electrical car. This is off topic, but you might ask me, so what does this have to do with everything? Your influencer you follow online that you're influencing. It's because to bring you some awareness, some awakening, and to consciously knowing your surrounding, your reality, so that you see the patterns, you can recognize the pattern that you can shift and change your reality. Maybe you have trouble with your finance, or maybe you have trouble with your relationships, and if you recognize the patterns that happens in your life that appear in your reality, then you know how to deal with it instead of fear, okay? And so I want to build a community just on top of this type of concept. So I'm starting a school community. It's called Quantum Consciousness Portal, and I'm working on it, still building, but I started a waitlist. And if you want to join the waitlist right now, it's for free. I'll put the link in the show notes on audio platform and the link in description on YouTube. So just click the link, and I actually implement AI. Her name is Jenny. So if you have any question on the spiritual, on the quantum physics, Jenny can answer you some fundamental questions, but she's there to guide you, to help you enroll into the waitlist of the school community. Okay? So talking about sitting in an electrical car. As you follow the news and everything, politics, maybe this past few years, electrical or a gas car has become part of the controversy, right? In the politic world. So influential people can be also politicians, movie stars. I'm actually going to spend next episode to talk about movie stars on TVs, reality stars on TV, and it's something that I download channel, quote unquote, recently. So I want to share with you guys what I realize or aware now, okay? But another figure that I want to talk about is our President Donald Trump. He is of course, he's an influential person, but his sole contract is to collapse the old system that we have currently. And in order to do things have to change. And when things need to change, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of uncomfortable uncertainties. So this figure, Donald Trump, is also projecting from our collective consciousness. So his job here is actually play a huge reflection, a mirror. So let me give you some example. If you're an immigrant or illegal immigrant, I should say, if you're an illegal immigrant, your most fear of President Trump is you get caught and then get sent back to your country. And for whatever reason, Donald Trump is here to enlarge your fear so you can face it, you can have awareness of it, conscious aware of it, and so you can recognize and make a decision, make a choice to either continue to be fear or to change. So that's what his job here is to do. And that's why we have so many conflicts, so many people are afraid, fear, different communities. And I just want to end this video with do not fear, because we're actually in the turning point, okay? Humanity is going to split into two, new earth and old earth. The old earth will be fear, separation, division, scarcities. New earth will be united, love, accept, abundant. Okay, so we still have the free will to choose which earth that we are going to continue our reality journey on. And the split is gradually started the year of 2000. And it's speeding up because we don't have much time. And by around 2028, 2030, we will have the experience of which earth we choose. And people, your friends or your family, or people who you encounter, you will start realizing certain people stayed and many people may not be around anymore. That doesn't mean they pass, but they just not in your life or in your circle anymore. Okay? So keep that in mind and keep your conscious aware. And if you don't know how, join my community, school community, and we will explore together, experience together, and share stories together so we can conscious aware to make this decision, this choice. And there's a free will. Don't forget, we always have free will. Okay? So next time, when you listen to any influencer online, any politician, or any movie stars, keep that in mind. They are actually a reflection of yourself. Until next episode, stay safe out there and peace within.